Hello everyone, I am Mona Sarit Tonang and I'm from English Education Department of Universitas Kristen Indonesia. Today we will learn from chapter 4 entitled This is how you do it. After learn from this video, you are expected to comparing social functions, text structure, and linguistic elements of several oral and written procedural texts by providing and requesting information related to food or drink recipes and manuals, short and simple, according to the context of their use. Then you also expect it to be able to capturing contextual meaning related to social functions, text structure, and linguistic elements of oral and written procedural texts, very short and simple, in the form of recipes and manuals. So, do you guys know what is procedure text? Okay, procedure text is a text explain how people make or do something step by step. Here is the generic structure of procedure text. Procedure text contain aim or goal. The aim or goal is the goal of the procedure text. It usually in the form of a little or description of what will be made or done. Then the second is procedure text also contain materials. This section lists the materials and tools for completing the procedure text. Then, not all procedure text requires material. Then, the third is steps. The steps section contains a series of steps to take in a sequence. Then, use sequence such as first, second, third, and so on, or write down the numbers in sequence, and use writes such as then, after, or next, and others. Then these steps must be done so that the goals set in the aim or goal section can be achieved. So here is the language feature of procedure text. The first is using the sentence command pattern or imperative. For example, cut the banana into pieces. Don't mix the coconut milk with water. Heat the water for 5 minutes and others. Then use action verbs such as crack, chop, cup, heat, mix, and so on. And using sequence at first, such as first, second, next, then, finally, and while. Using adverbials or adverbs to state the details of time and place. For example, cook the mixture for 1 hour or and boil the water for 15 minutes, crack the egg into the bowl, and so on. For the last is using the simple present tense. Okay, here is the procedural text example for recipe. As you can see here, the recipe contain aim and materials. So, the aim of this recipe is how to make a pancake. And then for the materials, materials contain ingredients and equipment. The ingredients of how to make pancake is the first is 1 egg and 1/4 cup of flour and 1/4 cup of milk and half teaspoons of salt, 3 tablespoons of butter and 3 tablespoons of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and teaspoon of real vanilla extract. Then for the equipment, there are large bowl, whisk, frying pan, stove, and fish slice. And the steps to make pancake are: the first, mix together the baking powder, flour, salt, and sugar in a large bowl. Then add egg, milk, butter, and vanilla extract to the bowl and whisk them well with dry ingredients into a nice smooth batter. Next, heat the frying pan over medium heat. Once hot, add the butter at about quarter cup at a time. Then, once bubbles appear in the pancake and the sides are golden brown, flip over with a large spatula for another minute or so until golden brown. Finally, your pancake is ready to be served. Then here is the other example of procedure text for manuals. So as you can see here, there is a differences between manuals and recipes. Manuals usually not contain the materials. Okay, so the aim of this procedure text is how to operate a rice cooker. And for the direction, first clean the rice with the water in the rice cooker pot. Second, draw the used water and add the amount of water once again. Measure the water so that it will not overfill the line. Then, put the rice cooker pot into the cooker unit. Cover the pot with the lid. After that, push the power button to start cooking. Make sure your plug in the cooker before pushing the power button. The rice cooker will make a sound as the sign when the rice is done. Some rice cooker units have a warmer that keeps the rice warm. Lastly, the warm rice ready to be served. Okay, I think that's all our material for today. Okay, what have you learned from our material before? Okay, we have learned how to read recipes and manuals in order to know how to get the best results and avoid an accident, damage, or unnecessary waste. Okay, that's all our material for today. Thank you and bye-bye.